Good afternoon. Welcome to OptionsTender. It's a Monday, January 5th, 2025. Off to a great new year, off to a great start. And here we're going to leave off to we're going to start where we left off here on the weekend video. I still do think that price is looking for this 7,000 area on SPX, but we're at this real critical point right now where we could reverse downward from this point. And so I either way, I'm layering into puts as we go. We have some great call plays that we've jumped into, Chinese stocks, and we're still looking at that Netflix. As a matter of fact, I added another call here on Netflix, and I know that we've been following that one trade, so we'll peek over there in a little bit. So we're going to look at SPX on the daily and the 65 SPY as well, and then VIX, IBIT, Netflix, and MJ. All right, so let's jump into it. We have SPX on the daily time frame. This is where we left off, just forming a wedge so far. And I don't want to leave out the bulls. So I know that people that are bullish out here, this should be a 1-2 setup, and you get this ascending triangle, and you break out, and you have a long way to the upside, and you should see about 7,400 or so would be the target. Okay, I'm not in that camp. I think this is an ending diagonal. I think this is the last run. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's in a nutshell what we're going to look at. Is the top in and we get a lower high and we break down, or do we have just a little bit more to go, make a new all-time high, get everybody bullish, and then break down from there? So let's look at a few things. We have our trend indicator. We held that trend, so we're bouncing up so far. Moving averages all above 8 EMA. The momentum's up, held onto the 20. The trend is up. We have our McClellan oscillator, where breadth is getting a little bit better, but what's happening is each peak we get a lower high here, and so we're getting this negative divergence. And if we make this new high here, we'll just have another higher lower high in breadth. And so what we're looking out for, if the market is going to go a little bit higher, for example, in the members video, we have 2 memberships, by the way. We're doing this intraday about 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get these videos intraday, consider becoming a YouTube supporter. It's 99 cents. Or if you want to level up and get these trade alerts and follow the trades that we're doing, just like we're talking about with Netflix, I have a trade on for example, Broadcom. So if the market's going to go higher here, I think Broadcom's going to do some of that heavy lifting. You have breadth that is pretty bad, and so you're going to need those big tech stocks. That's the 6th biggest stock. I think a lot of people leave that out of the equation. They talk about the 5 biggest, but not Broadcom as much. And I think that could help lift the market. So, all right, little plug in there. And here's our RSI. Again, if we get one new high, I think we'll get a lower high in the RSI. We have this negative divergence building up. But here we go. So here's a clue that we're going to go a little bit higher from this point. Now, this could whipsaw to the downside and go lower. All right, so we'll have to watch this. But I suspect that this will oscillate all the way back to the other side, up top here, and that will go right along with the market going higher. Now, we still could pull back a little bit, and I'm going to show you that on the lower time frame. So don't think this is just a straight line higher. Okay, so we're still in the green so far. I don't know if we have any real divergence in that near term anymore, but really we're working our way up, and we're just going to form a lower high at this point. So keeping an eye on that. All right, so here's a DMARC, 1 count and a 9. There's no setup there. Let's go for the SPY so we can see some volume here, and then we'll talk about dark pools. We'll go into all that as well. Okay, so here's our look here, we have divergences that are forming. This is distribution. All right, we're having distribution. We're going higher in price and lower in this indicator. And I suppose we'll get another reference of a divergence here if price goes just a little bit higher and makes a new all-time high. Okay, here's the Bollinger Band. If we do make a new high, guess what? We'll have I know we'll have a nice setup. We'll have this probably overbought scenario into the top of the channel, and we'll get a sell signal off of that. That will be a sell setup. And once again, with the oscillator, I think if we make that new high, we should see another divergence going on here. All right. So let's go over to the VIX. Let's put on those moving averages. Okay, so with the VIX happening here, we already had the breakout from the wedge, and I think we're making these higher highs and higher lows. I suspect, though, that we're going to get a pullback a little bit further first. Now, if we start seeing the VIX pop here, I think you'll probably have a wick and then pull back. That's kind of what I'm looking for, meaning that in the near term, the market might just pull back a little bit. We're rejecting off of the 20, so we don't have to get any higher, but could just get a nice wick candle after that. And we'll look at that in a lower time frame because we can't tell much here, but we did break out. I think we're near our high in the market. And sorry about that. I had to pause real quick. So I do think the breakout is happening. We could go a little bit lower, and then we start rising here pretty soon. So we should see some resolution to this coming up the end of the week or next week. All right. By the way, we did have our daily and minor cycle low that held nicely, and we're getting our move off of there. Okay, let's go over to Netflix. So this is what we're looking at Netflix. We're at the support area, getting a nice little move off of here. We also brought a parallel in from these two highs, and now the divergences that are forming and going right along this channel bottom. So this could be the bottom here. We could get a little pop and then another low. Those are the scenarios we talked about in the weekend video, but we have plenty of time on our trades for things to happen. And we just got a nice print in the cheddar data, the options flow, got a nice $6 million print. So make sure you join us in the Discord. It comes with both memberships. They're just to support the channel. They're not much, 99 cents and $4.99. But nice prints here coming in, and that's bullish. And so I think we're in an accumulation type phase right now. We had this bottom here, and now we're making divergent lows. All right. So we're starting to get accumulation, which is opposite of what the market's doing right here, right now. Okay. So we'll just continue to monitor this trade. I do think it at minimum gets to this about $100. We'll just call it $100. All right. And if we go over to IBIT, we got the pop that we're looking for. All right. So here's a bear flag. I think it's filling out more. I do think this resolves lower, but right now we're looking at a C wave. I think we had our A, our B, which gave a fake break for the flag and held on to a bull flag breakout. So I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 5 will get in here before this turns over and continues the next wave down. All right. So here we're talking about, it's IBIT. So we're talking about 54, but could fill up a little bit higher up to about 55 there. MJ. And we had a beautiful trade, 2 trades off of MSTR, off MicroStrategies. We missed the coin one. Sky in our Discord gave us a little shout there, but we missed it on Friday. So unfortunately, we didn't hit coin. So we'll look for a pullback in coin, see if something happens, see if we can catch something there. All right, so here's MJ fighting with these moving averages. At this point, things are pretty weak. Does it hold this low? I think it might hold this low. I think that's what we're looking for, getting a higher low here. But I tell you, the 8 EMA is pushing this down. But let's see if we can hold this 50. So we're really just kind of pinching right here. So this should resolve either to the upside or downside. I think we're getting to the point where we shouldn't have any more lows. If we do, there'll probably be another divergent low. And we're not going to go to lower time frame, and then we, form one more low here. Very similar to like Netflix is just what we're talking about. Okay. So again, even if it closes this gap and holds on to this rising trend line here, I'm still bullish on MJ. It started paying a dividend again, and at almost 8%. I'm super excited about this industry and holding on to here. We've been collecting and adding on this whole time. We've been accumulating MJ, Tilray, etc. And just we added a brand new position today on NAKA and our growth IRA, and we're going to accumulate more MJ. I didn't want to accumulate any more because it was a larger position than I wanted, but now in my separate account, now that we have that dividend, we have a safety net, and I love that. And I'll be looking to collect some more MJ here throughout the weeks. Okay, and let's see. We got the Netflix, IBIT. Let's go to SPY on the 65. Okay, so here's your traditional look. And what we talked about earlier in the members video was a possible equilibrium here. So you have that wedge forming. And this is just KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, okay? So if we do get a rejection off of here, now we have something to work with. It's possible we close the gap or come into the gap, and we'll be looking for 2 scenarios. Either we break down from this equilibrium, or we break up, which I think is more likely, and then we have our failure from there, okay? So we're really getting close to the end. If it's not already a top, then we're getting really close to it. And what else? Not a whole lot to probably look at here. Momentum's up, everything's up. We have the slow stochastic that might be rolling over here soon, okay? So I put these in place here just in case we made a brand new high. I'm going to keep this in probably, yeah, I'll keep these here for now. I don't need that one. But when we do make a new high, I think we're going to see some divergences happening here on the 65. All right, so we have momentum up so far. All right, and it's clear that we're moving up, but I think we could come back a little bit and close that gap. The slow stochastic should cycle all the way back lower, or at least start an uptrend. So if it pulls back here with price and then continues to go higher, doesn't need to cycle all the way through. Sometimes you get those uptrends like this. Okay, but I do. I'm going to look for a sell signal here pretty soon. All right, DMARC. So we had a 9-count sell exhaustion. So that was a buy signal for us here into the trend line on Friday. And we got that little bounce there on that 9-count exhaustion, and a follow through today with the gap up. Nice. That was a nice setup there. Money flow. Money's flowing out again once this does make a new high, which I think again, we can cross here and then head higher from there. We'll look for a divergence in this play. Okay. So Bollinger Band, no setup there, not quite there. And oscillator, once again, we have a placeholder. When we do make a new high, I think we'll start to diverge. Okay, so here's another look at it. Here's how we painted that picture while we're right on track. Again, I mean, I didn't know if we'd get to the 786, or if it would come from the golden ratio. But we had a dark pool print here today, 688.34. So we'll watch that level. This is going to be an important level. My guess is that we're at this certain resistance at this level that dark pool level is telling us. So we made that first arrow up. We can get rid of that. Now I think we'll get a pullback at least to the 382, which is just getting into the gap. That's his 685, but we started to print more at that 683. So if we'd get news or something that pulls the market back, this is going to be a very important level. And it's also going to be the golden ratio from top to bottom here. And that's also the trend line, that potential trend line as well. So these are all 3-wave moves. This for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're looking for an ABC to end this move here. And yeah, what else we need to show? Again, this is in the blue. This is your 1-2 setup. This is a 1-2 setup. It's a bear setup right now, right here, right now. If we get follow through, great. If not, then we're going to pull up, and it's actually the turquoise, which is my primary. So low pullback or sideways consolidation, and then last move higher. And we have some targets that are up there, about 695, and then 7,000 on SPX. All right. I think that's just about it. Just kind of cleaning things up here. And so we didn't know if we'd get a pullback at this downtrend line for the wedge. We actually got the breakout, kind of a back test. And so what I think is we probably get to this options expected move to the upper edge, because we're a little bit more bullish on VIX, and that should pull the market down a little bit, give us our correction, okay? So this is how we're going to look at this now. We're getting a little triangle price action. Maybe you get a up to the gap or so. Could get into the gap, and it doesn't really matter. But and then we'll look for this to come down a bit while the market, maybe even close the gap while the market goes to new all-time highs, and then we'll go. Then we'll be looking for this to head up from there. Okay, it doesn't have to get all the way down there. It's, you know, this is just kind of a visual. I don't want to say it's gonna do. We don't know. We have to watch price to see what happens, and if we get that gap close or halfway close, that would be very bullish. And then yeah, so we'll be looking for that. And that's it, you guys. Let me get this out to you a little bit shorter. Thanks for joining us here at OptionsTender. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you're just starting off, there's a great book down in the description. It's like $23 for Bruce Kamich's how technical analysis works. And yeah, check it out, and we'll see you soon.